Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spontanium. I am your chaos coordinator, Sam Comerford, as always, and with me is this week's chaotic cast. Wow, I almost butchered that completely. Yeah, I'm very excited to play some chaotic Dungeons and Dragons this week, as I'm sure everyone is. But don't take it from me. I take it from them because we're going to go around. They're going to introduce themselves and their characters. So I'm just going to start with the people who I see on my screen. I'm going to start with Mark. Mark, who are you? What do you do? Who you playing?
Hey, I'm Mark Arkusha. I'm actor, voice actor, writer, and the host of one of the hosts and one of the players on the Cast Eye podcast, Dungeons and Dragons 5e podcast. And I'm playing a shifter, assassin, rogue, gunslinger fighter named Lobo the Kid, who was a mild-mannered baby werewolf until he was bitten by a were-cowboy, and now he has the powers of a cowboy as well as
So he shifts from a werewolf into a cowboy.
yeah.
I have one question. Does he transform at high moon?
He sure does. He sure does.
All
Sam.
right. Thanks, everyone. That was the stream.
Yep, that's it.
See you next
we got one
time.
button.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
This is Sam. We're not just gonna get one punch.
Yeah.
It was so good, though.
We're gonna milk this thing. Moving on. Lex.
That's my partner in the chat booing. Oh, hi. I'm
Boo.
Lex. I'm also known as Titanomic RPG on Twitter. I'm a game designer, do TTRPG stuff, and I'm the creator of Cowtippers, which you can use to make your own TTRPGs in minutes, and it's free. I also do some 5e content, really wild subclasses, and I've got some projects percolating that are coming up soon. So you can head over my name. I'm in the chat, Titanomic RPG or TitanRPG.com.
Who are you playing?
All right, I'm like so in like marketing mode.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about we're playing a game. I'm playing Vessel 9, or just Vessel for short, the Divine Stinger, a Warforged rogue sorcerer paladin, and they are a sort of a vessel for sort of insectoid and arthropod gods of the natural world, and their desires are not the same as humanoid desires, and sometimes the mission is just go stupid, and that's what I plan to do tonight.
Great. I now need to take insectoid gods into account for this game. That's awesome.
I'm already terrified.
Yeah. Moving on. Johnny, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Johnny Stanton. I am number 40, fullback for the Cleveland Browns. And I'm a big, nerd. Big D&D nerd. I do a bunch of different things. Don't really have anything to kind of sell to you, but just watch more of this show. And watch my Twitch streams that happen every once in a blue moon. And I'm playing Frunk. He is the world's greatest wrestler. You will not escape my grasp. I am a Rogue 1, Barbarian 1, Fighter 10.
It's nasty. And finally, Jordan, who are you? Who you playing? What's your deal?
My name is Jordan. Jojo, you can call me. I also play on the Cast Eye podcast with Mark. Mark, you can say you're our DM. You can say that and not feel bad about it. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. I also am going to be coming out with a show on Cast Eye soon. It's what I call a level 0 campaign. Instead of heroes coming together to adventure, it's a bunch of no-name nobodies who gather together to become incredible. It's everyday folk. Mark is in it. We have a few episodes on our show that have Lex on them. Lex has DM'd some games that we have played, and also has played on some of our like short form minisodes. I am today playing a level 8 a level 8 What the fuck is it called?
Artificer?
Artificer. Yeah, I was thinking
Artificer.
like
Get the fuck
artillerist.
out of here with that shit.
Artificer, and a level 4 Soul Scribe Wizard, or Order of the Scribes Wizard.
Ooh.
I am a gnome. I was a gnome that was in a very dedicated order of researchers, and we figured out so many things about putting things together and taking things apart, but I always wanted to reach for more, and I started to reach into the questions of the universe, started to pry apart the ideas of reality, and my order of artificers didn't like that, and so I began my own quest as a dark wizard. I have a sentient book of spells that whispers dark things to me, and I have a homunculus servant also that is always with me. That is a skull with 8 mechanical spider legs and bat wings stitched to the back of it.
So you have
Avenged
2
sevenfold.
sentient things, is what I'm hearing.
I have one of them is just a magic servant, and one of them is actually sentient. And yes,
Okay, I'll give you this
Awakened.
choice then. Would you like to voice those things, or would you like me to voice them for you? It's
I
up to
mean,
you.
a fun back and forth, I think, would be
Mm.
nice.
Okay,
There's
Yeah.
2.
okay. Sure,
There's
yeah.
2.
You know what? I'll take the book. In terms
You have
of
to whisper dark things.
yes, read me. I'm a page
Yeah,
turner.
think the Darkhold or the Necronomicon. That is my book of spells.
I'm gonna choose the Necronomicon because I like that Sam Raimi movie better. In case you didn't know, I don't know what's going on, and I mean that in the most sincerest sense, because what we're about to do is I'm gonna pick a setting by rolling for it. So, in front of you is the table of spontaneous settings, and on this table there are 8 options, which I will now read to you. 1 is an amusement park. 2, just the Wizard's Tower. 3, a food planet that is a hamburger. 4, an infinite forest. 5, a fairy tale world but post-apocalyptic. 6, a deserted island. 7, the set of a children's TV show. And 8, hell. So, with those things in mind, I'm going to roll this here D8, and we're going to see what the setting's going to be for tonight. Drum roll, please. I don't know, but 8 again. So we're in hell.
Sweet.
So United States 2022.
Yeah, well, yeah. Think U.S. 2022. Just a little hotter. Guys, I hope Sam had another concentrated cold brew. Yes, I did. I am running on adrenaline and caffeine as always. So,
Sam, I have a quick question. What did you have to roll for 3 out of the 4 of us players wearing a lemon shirt?
oh shit,
how'd
that's
you-
true. We got the lemon
It's
squad.
lemon time.
You know what? I'm gonna roll some real quick. Do 100. I'll say right now, if I roll in 100,
Mark has to put on a lemon shirt.
Mark either has to put on a lemon shirt.
I did once at one time work at the Harry Lemon pub in Dublin, and there
counts.
was a lemon on that shirt.
Oh.
That was in '99 though, so I don't have it anymore.
I have never worn a lemon on my shirt, so I feel a little
Sam
excluded.
wasn't born yet.
They're really missing out.
No, I'm a baby boy. Wow.
I would
that
say
was
if you're going to Google
horrible
anything tonight that we mentioned, don't Google lemon party. That's the one.
Yeah, no, that one, I've made that mistake before. Anyways, so we are delving into the world of hell.
Oh, we go to Hell, Michigan?
Hell, Michigan.
That's a
Oh my
town.
God, wait. We could do Hell, Michigan. Unfortunately, I've only been there once, so I can't accurately depict. You know what? Fuck it. You guys are all on a road trip. You are in your car together, and you're getting off to your vacation destination, Hell, Michigan. You've heard that it's a pretty fun place. You know, they got their general sort of gimmicks and what have you. You know. Hotel Hell, which I don't know even exists. I'm making shit up. If you're a travel
now.
representative from Hell, Michigan, I'm so sorry. I'm about to butcher your town. You guys roll up into Hell, Michigan, and you notice that everyone in this town Yeah, actually, give me an insight check. Everyone can be an insight check if they'd like.
+0. 6.
Yeah. 6?
Just need 2 more, and we're really in hell.
Yes.
First roll of the night is a natural 1.
Oh.
Hey, Mark. First
yeah.
roll of the night.
14.
14?
Natural 20.
Natural
Plus
20.
Nice.
Okay. So, I'm going to say then that, what do we got for names? Lobo, you are driving because you are paying attention to the road and not the people. I'm going to say, who wants shotgun? Who called shotgun at the beginning of this? Who do you think?
Need a lot of room for my shell.
All right. Yeah, you got the seat
Did I
all the way.
mention-
Got the seat all the way
Did I
back.
mention that I'm a turtle?
I imagine Vessel 9. If I remember, they have antlers. I imagine they just have their head out the window like a dog, so they can fit. In the
Or at the roof of the car, like the
Oh,
moonroof or the sunroof.
It has a sunroof,
sunroof.
and there's just these antlers sticking out as if you've slain a deer and are taking it back. And then next to you, Vessel 9, is Pushpin Shortcake.
I think I'm in the hatchback. I think we've got like an
Oh,
old hoopty, maybe like
Oh, yeah, you're in the
Oldsmobile,
trunk.
and I'm in the hatchback, and I've
Oldsmobile.
got my books sitting next to me and my little homunculus on the other side, and I'm like having a conversation with them because nobody wanted to hang out with me in the car.
Yeah, no, you have all your own friends.
I have
You're being brought. Why would you be brought on this trip? Do you think? What do you contribute to this 4-person friend group?
I contributed probably a good amount of funds because I actually do think that Hell, Michigan is like the portal to this dark realm that I want to. So I'm probably the sponsor, but nobody wants to hang out with me, really.
High
Interesting.
intelligence score, low wisdom score.
And low charisma.
I will say,
Terrible charisma, yeah.
Vessel 9, as you pull into Hell, Michigan, and you see really, it looks like any other tourist town in Michigan, which I probably should just describe, is kind of these taller buildings on Main Street with these various facades and whatnot. You know, you have your ice cream shops and whatnot, your little gifts with postcards that say, go to hell, with like little kind of, funny little descriptions and whatnot. There's like the Hotel Hell or like Hotel 666, whatever.
Oh, that's good.
And one thing you kind of clock, though, is that it feels a little off. Everyone kind of seems to be reacting to things slowly. More slowly than people would even in the summer heat, which it is because you are on a road trip. And typically, if it's the summer, tourists are typically, having their kids on leashes, what have you, but in this place, it doesn't feel alive. Everyone is kind of doing their own thing. It feels rote. So you pull up to Hotel Hell, which is your destination for this wonderful little trip to Hell, Michigan. And as you pull into the tiny little parking lot for this hotel, something smells good, actually. Quite good. So yes, you are in the parking lot for Hotel Hell.
Well, since I am aware cowboy, Frank, and you were riding shotgun, I'm assuming that I had actually loaned you a real shotgun, so that it's not
Oh yeah, I got
just...
it right here, brother.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just stick that back in the glove compartment.
You sure?
There. Yeah, just leave that there. It's fine.
Shotgun in the glove compartment.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
legal.
glove compartment of holding, so there's room.
All right. I got you right here. We going in this hotel or what?
I mean, I've been driving all day, and it is since the AC's broke, it's hot in here, so I wouldn't mind watching some HBO. We can see if they have a pool.
The air conditioner is not broken. I have purposely deactivated it so that we could achieve a level of misery that is necessary for us reaching hell.
Excellent. Good. Send them to the darkened place.
Yes, of course, of course.
It smells good here.
Yes.
I wonder what is up.
So, yeah, you guys are outside your car. I'm assuming you guys have various amounts of luggage per person. with various items needed to perform your various tasks, such as sleeping and summoning horrifying entities from the abyss.
Drunk just has a suitcase full of the really like extravagant boots that you wear, like that wrestlers wear inside the ring, just
Yeah,
like with
yeah.
tassels everywhere, sparkle, like a lot of face paint too.
Lobo pulls a saddle out of the trunk that has like all his stuff on it, bedroll and saddlebags.
I feel like those are just attached to the driver's seat.
There's no driver's seat. It's just a saddle.
It's just a saddle. There's a saddle and a steering wheel. You want to be a real
There's no steering
cowboy?
wheel. There's reins.
Get your Ford F-250 and put a saddle. And just replace the front seat with a saddle. I do. Chat has a great question for you, Jordan. Can everyone hear your sentient book, or just you?
I think it's just me because
Okay.
it is like a psychic connection, I think, because I can see through when I can create basically like a manifestation of the book as like a spirit in my range.
Sure.
And I can see through its eyes, I can hear, I can cast spells from it. So it's a one-on-one psychic connection.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Sam, the blasphemer has a good question. Can we roll a d4 to see who forgot our toothbrush?
absolutely. Yeah, I'll do it. Who wants to be? I'm gonna say Mark 1, Lex 2, Johnny 3, Jordan 4. That is a 1. Lobo the Kid has no toothbrush. Whether that is intentional or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just chewing on a piece of chicory root. That does the job just fine. Plus, being a werewolf or a were-cowboy, my teeth regenerate every full moon, so I really don't have to worry about that too much.
That is a fantastic bit of lore, I suppose. Go ahead and take a D4 of DM inspiration. And if you haven't been on the show yet, which you probably haven't, I hope there are new people on here. The way that DM inspiration works on this show is that you can accumulate as much as it as you want, and then you can put as much of it on a single roll as you would like. So really, yeah, I know, I play a little fast and loose here. So you can keep that little D4 for yourself. Write down that you got it.
Appreciate it.
Doesn't go away. And if you decide to come back, this is incentive to come back to the show. It'll carry over into other episodes. So,
Mark, just spend them.
what are you coming back? It's like like Dave and Buster's. You gotta spend those tickets. You're not gonna save them up. But yeah, you are outside of Hotel Hell, which is a cute little kind of devil guy with a little pitchfork on their sort of sliding glass.
Does he
doors.
look like Gordon Ramsay?
He does not, because there would be massive copyright strikes. He does look like Danny DeVito, though. So there is that.
Bushman, is this the place we're supposed to go to open up the portal to hell or something?
I believe this is just the place we are stopping for the night to get a nice long rest before everything begins tomorrow. I need you all fit as fuck tomorrow, if you pardon the phrase.
I'll be ready.
All right.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Well then, let's check in. Take a dip in the pool if you need to cool off. I realize that it has been hot, but we need to manifest the energy of sorrow and suffering if we are to access the beautiful limits of power that I seek. So enjoy yourselves.
What name did we check in under again?
Did we check in under Pushpin or Shortcake?
Oh no, it's John Smith. Don't worry.
John Smith.
Yes.
What if there is more than one John Smith?
I've done my research. I think we will be the only John Smith in the world.
I will take your word for it. I shall check us in. I'm gonna head in and head up to the hotel counter, and talk to the attendant, because we've got some really wild characters, including myself.
Yeah. As you walk into this area, you can see that it's sort of set up that there is the desk, then there's kind of like a breakfasty kind of area where you get your traditional complimentary breakfast. And you can see in the courtyard, this is the source of the smell. Somebody's grilling something out there. And you can see that at the desk is this high elf woman, and she says, "Hello, and welcome to Hotel Hell. How can I assist you today?"
Hello, my name is Vessel 9, and we are here to check in under John Smith.
Oh, John Smith. Okay.
Yes.
And she kind of flips through a little kind of pad, which is weird because you'd think they'd have computers or shit like that at this point, but no, everything looks kind of paper, like written down. And you see, like, we have 5 John Smiths checking in today for the annual grill off. Are you? Do I have a middle name for this, John Smith?
It'll be the one with the push pin shortcake credit card attached to it. That one.
I see. Well, there is fortunately only one of those. We do have another push pin, but that would be Pushpin Jones, not shortcake. So
That guy again.
Old Pushpin Jones, man.
We keep running into him.
yeah, you actually see he's the guy who's grilling. You see this little
He's
gnome
always one
who's,
step ahead.
This little gnome's grilling. The grill's kind of like shrunk to be ground level for the gnome, and this concierge checks you in to your various rooms and says, "May I interest you in a brochure about our little town? Any tourist destinations? Grill Fest is going on this week, so I don't know if you're here for that or if you're just have perfect timing because there will be some good meats this week."
Yes, please.
I think we're in town to settle, create a portal to hell or something. Pushpin, what was that again?
My eyes are just locked on the embers in the grill, and I'm like, yes, portal to...
Oh, well, there's no real portal to hell here. This was named as a bit of a tourist destination, but that is funny. I do appreciate the bit.
Oh, we're aware of that. I think we're going to try to change that, but I think that's only going to be a boon for you guys.
Oh, you're going to collapse reality in our tiny tourist town to create a portal to... Okay. Well...
I mean...
You won't be missing
tourists
I've
more than that.
I've actually already created the brochure for it, and from my kind of like long cloak coat, I pull out a brochure, and it's already graphically designed.
Wow!
It's like experience the gate of the hell.
May I say you're really fucking bold for just giving me a brochure to my own town. That's a new level, I have to say. And
thank you.
We call it gnome-splaining.
I don't know what to think about that, honestly. You are looking at your brochure of Vessel 9, and you see that on it, there's a bunch of stuff. There is the Hell Mystery Shack, where it says, "Mystery is afoot. Check out the Mystery Shack." And nothing else. There's no other information about it.
Very mysterious.
There is Hell Lake, which is supposed to be a hot lake, which it is not. It is just a lake. But they have all kinds of cool little signs that have like stylized fire on them, like "Careful, water's hot." And there's
the water's lukewarm. When you go to like,
the water's lukewarm. And you're like, "Are there leeches
body
in
temperature?
Here? There's got to be leeches in here."
Weird.
Also, there is obviously it's Grill Fest this week, so a bunch of restaurants have actually they're servicing their grills out to people who come in to the annual Grill Fest, which is very exciting. And yeah, you can see that Pushpin Jones, who is in the courtyard, is currently cooking up something that smells oh so tasty.
Pushpin, remind me, were you Pushpin first, or was he Pushpin first?
There have been pushpins upon pushpins nigh on eternity. I am just one in a long line of pushpins. That is a veritable corkboard of pushpins.
I knew that was spread out.
Is that Pushpin
but as I'm
your
saying
dad?
this, As I'm saying this, I'm going to send out my homunculus servant to survey and just kind of check out the meat and see what it is, and check out the vibe of the party to the grill fest.
Yeah. The party hasn't started yet. He's just out there alone grilling. He's out there with
He's all
nobody.
alone?
He's alone. He's grilling alone,
Now's our chance.
which is either very sad or he's absolutely on that grind set. One of the two.
They're
Probably
12-hour
both.
ribs.
These are some slow cooked ribs. Yeah, and they are ribs of what animal you do not know. Probably a cow. Probably a cow, though.
Have we seen any other indication of why these people might be moving so slowly?
You notice,
Or is that just like a small town type thing?
Well, I mean, did Vessel 9 say
Yeah,
anything
I
about
would
it?
have. I would have just been like, I don't know. This is a weird thing to be like. There's people walking slow. I don't know if I would have. I guess I want to know that. Is that like? I didn't really know how to interpret that. Can I make another roll? Like, try to get some more details on that.
Sure, you're a sorcerer, you said?
Yes, partially.
Uh,
I'm a divine soul sorcerer. If that helps. Can I talk to bugs?
it does not. You can give me Arcana, though.
Ooh. 18.
With an 18, the way these people look, it's similar to like a life force drain almost. It's very sluggish. Either life force drain or quaaludes. One of those two things. Maybe there's some in the water supply.
It seems either all these people are on drugs or under the effects of a magic spell.
I have a passive investigation of 19, a passive perception of 21, and I just rolled an investigation for a 28.
Jesus.
So
what are you investigating?
What's the answer?
What is the
if
answer,
I hear
Sam?
that, from Vessel, I immediately go into just like breakdown
Mind powers.
max powers mode.
Yeah, you get your Sherlock flash forward in time, whatever, RDJ style, like discombobulate. But no, you're looking all around, and you're seeing there's some guests in this lobby. They're just kind of hanging out on their phones or whatever. There's this kind of family of halflings that are there clearly for the grill fest because the dad has a little apron on that says "Kiss the Cook." There's this adorable little halfling family which you assume are driving in the Mini Cooper that is designed for people
Nice.
of smaller stature, and you notice that they don't seem as affected as the concierge. Neither does your buddy outside, Pushpin Jones. So yeah, that's kind of what you clock with an investigation of 20.
So they're rather chill, and he's actually like affected.
No, the high elf concierge
opposite.
lady, she is affected by this. But it looks like I'll give you this. You can kind of put two and two together. Visitors seem, as far as you can tell, to not be as affected as who are people who are ostensibly locals.
I pull my hand out, and as I'm checking all this out, like a quill kind of like dark, like it's a skeleton quill, and then all of a sudden these like black gold feathers appear on it, and it just manifests in my hand, and I'm like writing down all of these clues in my book, and the tone is like,
Yes, give me more knowledge. I demand it written into my pages. Good. Oh yes, get right there. Oh, that's good. Nice, good scratch. Oh, thank you.
Lobo does like a little flourish, like a pen just appeared in his hand, and he writes in his little notebook, and he says, "It's strange that this concierge appears as though she's had her life force drained, when we're the ones who have been in a car with Pushpin for 8 hours."
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
Drunk pulls out a little notebook and grabs a quill and writes on his. I really can't wait for this grill fest. I've been really hankering for some ribs.
What does your notebook look like? I have to ask.
It looks like a roll of toilet paper.
I recently found my first diary.
Oh, you're unspooling this roll as you're writing.
Yeah.
Basically, probably backwards, honestly, if you're unrolling a roll of toilet paper.
I'm near the end. Coming up on needing another roll. I stuff it back in my shell.
You just have this wad of written on toilet paper in your shell.
Yeah, it's not rolled up nicely. It's just a wad.
I wonder.
Tells you something about how Frank wipes.
I wonder what sort of information might be contained within this shell, such as
You'll never know.
Forbidden knowledge.
or
Oh my
wrestling.
god,
moves.
Pushpin's gonna try to steal that information.
I know. I've been staring at it. I've been like, what dark secrets?
That shell can't hide everything. You Pushpin, you hear from outside the glass. You hear Pushpin, and you see Pushpin Jones has clocked you and has clearly closed his slow cooker grill combo. I don't grill. I don't know any technical terms for that. I don't know why I chose Grill Fest. But you see Pushpin Jones moves up to you and kind of opens the door from the courtyard to the inside of the hotel. It's like,
Pushpin, wow, this is great. Can't believe I'm seeing you around here again. This is awesome. Long time no see.
Yes, it's been at least 3 weeks since I've run into. Are you Pushpin Jones? Which Pushpin Jones are you?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm the one who did the dissertation on grilled
Right,
cheese.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
my mom
of
is a bit
course.
weird. Named all of us triplets Pushpin Jones. Bit confusing. So we all do kind of differentiate ourselves.
I'm one of 6 Pushpins, so no need to apologize for that. It's
Sure.
just that I try not to run into other Pushpins, and that's why I live the kind of weird life I live.
sure. No,
but the
I get it.
fucked
You gotta
up things about
differentiate yourself.
gnomes is that we just keep running into each other. Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
crazy?
I'm standing behind Pushpin Jones in the sight line of Pushpin Shortcake, just like right now. You want...
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Lobo's
Strike.
just nodding right next. Yeah.
Strike him
Uh,
down.
I will
Say
say,
the word.
Frank,
Blast him.
you have fought Pushpin Jones, not this one, but one of the twins who got into the wrestling circuit to separate himself from the other of his triplets.
What you actually see on the shell of Frunk is two. It says Pushpin Jones and then 2 dash marks like etched into his shell. I'm looking to get the set.
Only one more.
Yeah. The third one just works at a grocery store. I'm assuming you just suplexed him from behind the counter or something like that. Just ambushed him.
This milk is expired. This milk is expired.
And so are you.
Boom.
You see how it curdles to the top. It curdles to the top.
Curdle the turtle.
Oh my god. Take a D4 for that, Johnny.
That was my. Oh, thank you. That was my old wrestling partner. Is Curdle the Turtle.
Curdle. Yeah, and
Curdle.
Pushpin Jones says,
Yeah. So are you you here for the grill fest? I'm real excited.
I look at everybody else and I'm like, I'm not very good at charisma, so I'm trying to lie at this point.
Yeah, I'll step up. We are in town for Grill Fest. I do not eat, but I hear barbecue is very tasty.
Oh, that's a shame. As somebody who's a connoisseur of grilled cheeses, you are missing out, I gotta say.
Oh, is grilled cheese part of the festivities?
Well, probably not. Although, I mean, is a grilled cheese like a panini at that point if it's got the grill marks on it? Like, I'm kinda
These
thinking-
definitions have no meaning to me.
I think it's technically a melt at that point.
Holy
Anything that's
shit,
not a
where
grill
did
is-
you come from?
Been here the whole time.
Oh my god!
You better watch out.
Is that?
But to be clear, I think that it's a melt if it's anything that has to go with a grilled cheese. It's not grilled cheese anymore.
Oh, okay.
Anything that has like a bacon or like peppers in a grilled cheese, it's a melt at that point.
He's writing this all
grilled
down
cheese is
in a notebook.
kind of a misnomer. They're often prepared on in a pan.
Right, exactly.
Right, he's right.
Yeah, which is weird. And then his panini is in a press. So I mean, I'm a were-cowboy, not a sandwich philosopher. So I can't answer these questions.
I am a sandwich philosopher. Actually, that is my title.
Why are we teaching you this? You should know this already.
I'm
How much
quizzing you.
does that pay?
I'm quizzing you. How is it paid? Millions of dollars a year. I'm just kidding. Just enough to afford rent and go to Grillfest every year.
I mean, you did 8 levels in Order of the Sandwiches Wizard, and then I heard that you left the college for just like to roam around. So it's been it's nice to run into you. What have you got on the grill?
Oh, well, on the grill, I got some, some spare ribs, nothing too fancy. I got the classic, the gnomish mix of spices, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, hopefully, it's a prize winner.
Yeah.
Because, I've added a
Pop
bit of
rocks
zing.
and
Pop
nerds.
rocks,
Mm.
yeah.
Nerds.
It's like Buddy the Elf's ribs, where it's like syrup and shit.
Pop rocks encrusted.
It's just straight molasses and pop rocks.
Oh, God, yeah, the beautifully caramelized maple syrup. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, so that'll be coming out, and it'll be nice and sweet, just how I like it. But yeah, I will say, though, the diabetes in the gnomish community is a bit rampant. We probably should address that at some point.
It's why we only live to like 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Yeah, no. Really, it's not great. I know a friend, apparently we can live forever, but we just typically die so early.
Just
It's weird.
don't. We just
We're
don't.
like lobsters.
Hey, Pushpin Jones, why are you the only one grilling out here if it's Grill Fest? Why are you the only one making the meats?
Oh, well, there's only one grill out here for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently these folks over here, they want to grill, but I mean, I gotta use it for 12 hours. It's a slow cooking process, and they just got here, so it's not like I'm gonna pull off my meat that's been on there for 8 hours just because they're like, oh, hey, we want to use the grill. I can't do that. You can buy your own grill or go to one of the restaurants who's lending out their grills,
Yeah.
But yeah.
and then the halfling family says, "Oh, hiya. Yeah, we're here for
Why did I know
Grillfest."
that? Why did I know that was gonna be the voice? I felt it in my bones.
Something Minnesotan-esque. Oh, gee, yeah, we come here for Grillfest every year, don't you know? It's real nice. It's all good. And the kid's like, Dad, do you think we're gonna win this year? Oh, son, maybe, but we gotta be real careful this time because we got Pushpin Jones over here making his sweet ribs. Oh, that sounds real complicated. Oh, yeah, it's real different, don't you know? We put a lot of ranch in ours.
What is the prize for Grill Fest?
The concierge speaks up and says, "Oh, it's a slice of meat from the regenerative god cow."
Have you been here the entire time? Wow.
It is my job to stand at this desk, so yes, I have been here this entire time.
Lobo, people do not disappear when we cease interacting with them.
I always had trouble with that one.
Humanoid permanence.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest.
Uh,
Out of sight, out of mind. That's what I say.
Wow, that is such a horrifying life philosophy. Anyways, yes, the prize is you win a slice from the regenerative god cow, who very graciously gifts us different parts of themselves to be cooked and eaten.
What's the part this year?
This year it is a shit. I don't know cow parts. It is a sirloin. A nice sirloin. So yeah, that's very exciting. It's a very nice marbled meat filled with the ambrosia of gods. So I hear it's potentially deadly for mortals, but apparently you die in style. So put that one in the freezer for a rainy day, right?
I grab the entire party and kind of corral them. And I say, it is the regenerative god cow that protects this town from the veil of hell breaking. We need to kill it. We need to consume it. It needs to be ours. It must be ours. It must be destroyed beyond recognition.
Well, it seems like that's the whole thing about this regenerative god cow is that it regenerates. Like, how are we actually going to kill it?
Eat as much as you can. It's Grill Fest.
This isn't the first time.
Fest.
This isn't the first time I've come to a grill fest and it turned into a deicide.
What?
Don't you know it, brother?
Yeah. Oh, that was actually Shrimp Fest.
Oh.
But still, it's the
Yes,
same kind of situation.
I've heard Shrimp Fest is the graveyard for the gods.
Indeed.
Can I write that down really quick?
You can put that on my gravestone. Yeah, but the concierge says, anyways, I don't want to rush you to your rooms, but our incredibly sneaky, silent busboy has already placed all of your luggage up there. And you notice your luggage is gone.
I'll be.
You must be very sneaky because I have a passive investigation of 19.
He is
Passive perception of
very
20.
sneaky. In fact, I'll say with that kind of carryover 28, you look at the staircase and you see two eyes kind of peeking over, like. And then they kind of just like slide behind the wall very slowly.
Pushpin, do you know how to grill?
I've created many heating devices. I could cast many spells, which would burn something to a level of cooked or cinder, depending on your. But no, I don't cook. I usually order out. I have apps for that.
I mean, you are a gnome. It must be in your blood, right? Like just like Pushman Jones over there. It's honestly the only thing that's kept him alive all these years. Like I really want this set. I want the final Pushman Jones.
Holy shit, you're Frunk! Stay the hell away from me, you psychopath!
I'll get you one day, Pushman Jones the third.
Pulls out a little pistol.
I swear to God, I got a concealed carry.
Do
I'll
you
send you
want
to
to
hell,
start something
like the
in
real
Hotel Hell lobby? We can start a brawl in the lobby if you would.
I don't
like.
want to start a brawl, but this guy has like fucked up my brothers. And like, I get the first one. He was wrestling with them. That's like a kind of like consensual thing. But the second one was in the fucking grocery store.
He looked
man.
at me dirty.
That was in a Kroger.
He
Like,
looked
what
at
the
me sideways. I won't let it happen again.
What? He's just gonna be looking up at you. You're a huge turtle, and we're just tiny gnomes. That's the only way we can look at people is up. Like, listen, I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, and you did put him in a full body cast for like 6 months.
Wasn't long enough.
Wow, you're just homicidal.
I throw my poncho over to one side and I rest my hand on my pistol and I say, hey, you better put that big iron away or you're going to be pushpin up daisies.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
We could end there too.
Yeah, that's it.
We're at 45. This is
Wow. Incredible.
So you get another inspiration for that?
Yeah, I'll give him. In fact, all of you
Save
have
him
been
up.
on fire this session. I'll give all of you a D6.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a nice DM, which I will prove entirely false in the coming hour. But good old Pushpin Jones holsters his little Glock 19 and says,
All right, I'm not looking for trouble, but this guy, you know he's a fucker, right? He's a fucker. So, I mean...
Damn, I was born that way. I was raised that way. I'll stay that way the rest of my life.
I hired him because he's a fucker. I want a fucker on my team.
I've heard Pushpin Jones. I've heard Pushpin. Pushpin Shortcake say this guy fucks all the time.
That's what they say about
We were
me.
just in a bar one night as I hired each one of them, just kind of like, you look good. I was kind of drunk too. I was like, you look like a big fucker.
All right, fine. Listen, just let me grill my meats in peace. I won't bother you. I'm here for Grill Fest. I'm here for that god cow meat, okay? That's it. That's it. I'm
Bushman
backing
Jones, do
away.
you want to join us in this deicide?
You're gonna, I mean, good luck. Like, it's a regenerating cow god. Like,
We want to cook all of it. We want to get the head, the heart, all the necessary
Gotta work
parts.
fast
We
with
want
a
them on
regenerative
your
god cow.
grill. And he's going to eat all of it.
what you want on my grill?
Yeah, let's get it on your grill.
I mean, it seems to be the only grill around here, so we don't really have much choice.
I would say make this persuasion check at advantage. However, it cancels out because Frunk is a part of your party. So you can make it normally. Make a normal persuasion check.
Oh, all right.
Roll them bones.
Our party face.
My
right now.
-1 to charisma
Yes.
checks. For a 10.
With a 10, Pushman Jones says,
As much as I'd love that, I don't know if I'm not really evading the law or doing anything evil at this point in my life. Eventually I might, just kind of snap one day. But until then, I'm just kind of doing grilled cheese and grills stuff in general. So,
Then it's just I lock eyes with him and the parallax kind of effect happens as like shadows overtake the background behind me, and I go, "You will see the error of your ways."
wow, that was pretty good. That was a good one.
He's very good at that.
That was well done. Yeah. Props.
your book's like,
Yes, well done. That was sufficiently intimidating. I'm sure he pissed his pants like a little piss boy.
Hey, guys, I will meet up with you later in the room. I will just like to talk to our friend Pushpin Jones for a moment.
All right, I guess I'll go to the room.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to be murdering a god cow in the morning, we should get some rest.
I should definitely polish my
Preparations.
god cow killing boots.
Yeah, yeah.
My book is probably like, I'm tired.
Yes, I need a nap. I need a nice cool 15 at the very least.
As we're walking upstairs, I look to Pushpin Shortcake and say, Look, buddy, you really gotta take it easy on that little creepy shadow thing. You did that last night just to get to the bathroom first, and it was like I get it. You can just have it. It's fine."
Yeah. I don't think we even want that that Pushpin Jones on our team, man. I saw he had some fruit by the foot wrapped scallops over there. I don't see how they could be good, man. That just those are two great tastes that do not taste great together, in my opinion.
God. The cookbook of Pushpin Jones is notorious for killing people. It is like
Who published
cursed
it?
book.
It's like Vecna's dark book.
Yeah, it's the thing that is in his chest.
Oh my god, it's a cursed cookbook. That's so good.
It's so much
New
more
item.
cursed than your book, for sure. But it
maybe-
sounds like Gordon
maybe-
Ramsay.
Jordan's book is jealous of Pushpin Jones's book.
Why
He
can't
wishes I would
be
write
like,
a little more recipes in him.
Why can't I be a bestseller like Sweets and Steaks? It's not fair.
I want to talk to Pushpin Jones.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll be like, sorry about that. I want to know more about grilling, and let's go outside for a moment, and maybe you can show me how to grill.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, if you're interested in learning the art.
And he goes out, and you see an equal amount of kind of seasonings and a bag of granulated sugar on kind of little thing next to the grill. It's like,
Yeah, so what you're going to do, you got to get these tongs. Always click them before you use them, just because, I don't know, it's just, that's the way you do it. And you gotta-
Tradition.
you gotta flip it every once in a while. You kind of just get a feel for these kind of things eventually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I do not.
Oh, okay. Wow, you.
But
Oh,
let me show you something. I pull out my flame tongue because that's my rare item that I chose.
oh, holy shit! Wow.
And
Okay.
I activate it in the courtyard. It's outside. That's why I wanted to go outside because I
Yeah.
didn't want to turn it. Do you think this will do for the grill fest? Can we win with this magic sword?
You know, might get a good sear. Whatever you're cooking is probably gonna be, blue rare. Unless you do a few swipes, but at that point, it's gonna be a little too crispy. So I mean, it's a dangerous game, but I think you could do it. I think it'll at least be some kind of wow factor for the judges. I would, if I was you, I'd put together kind of a spice. Maybe get a pork tenderloin or like a kind of a steak. And you can kind of slice and dice with that and see where that gets you.
Thank you very much for the help.
Sure.
I will talk to you later. Do not pull a gun on Frank again. It will end poorly for you.
Listen, I don't want any trouble, but please tell Frank that I'm off limits. I don't want to be suplexed over my grill.
I have never been able to tell Frank what to do ever.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. Frank is kind of a force of nature like that, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to sleep with one eye open. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Also, hogging the only public grill is kind of tacky. Goodbye.
It's a
I walk away.
12-hour roast.
On a public grill at the hotel. One
I don't
grill.
have my own grill.
Well, buy a grill. Bye. Cut over to the hotel room.
Yeah. All right. What are the three of you doing? In terms of rooms, do you have like 2 double rooms, 1 room each? What's the quarter situation here?
Well, I paid.
Oh,
So we have 1 room and there's 2 beds. There are 2 twin size beds on this 1 room. I've spent the time to cast Tiny Hut, Lenon's Tiny Hut, and I have my own little room inside the room that I have already fallen asleep within.
Yeah.
Everybody else can figure out what they're doing from there.
the unfortunate reality of this is that it blocks off the door to the bathroom. So everyone else is kind of screwed.
That's what the toilet paper's for.
You're gonna piss on your
Those aren't notes.
Frank actually sleeps on the ground in his shell, but the only way he can sleep is on his back. So every morning he needs help getting flipped back over.
Sure,
Fair.
naturally.
I get that, Frank.
Lobo turns from pissing out the window and zips up and lays his saddle down and his bedroll and just kind of lays down with his head against his saddle. He takes a harmonica out, plays a little prairie tune, and just goes to sleep right there.
Lobo, I did have a question.
Oh yeah, something, man.
Yeah, so you've been saying that you're a were-cowboy, right?
Yeah.
Is that like half person, half cowboy, or is that half cowboy, half werewolf?
Well,
I'm trying to figure out the logistic of this.
Yeah, that is a pretty. There is some depth to that question, and I used to think it was a whole lot simpler, but then I met an actual cowboy, like one of them centaurs, but kind of with a cow instead of a horse. So it has gotten kind of confusing. But basically, my deal is, I was just your average run-of-the-mill werewolf until one foggy night, I was walking by myself out on the Great Plains. And I'd been warned to stay off the plains during the high moon. But I was out there, and sure enough, I got bit. And ever since, I've had this hat, and these spurs, and, I brand stuff.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I think
It's kind of what I'm excited about, this God cow. That's the brass ring as far as branding things are concerned.
I think Russell walks in at that point and goes, is the hat part of your body?
It's like the teeth. If I lose it, it just appears back.
Horrifying.
That's weird.
And what's happened to this? Who is the owner of this saddle? I guess like who wears this saddle?
Well, it hasn't been that long that I've been. This is kind of embarrassing. It hasn't been that long that I've been a were-cowboy, and I have not found my horse yet. My true companion, my pony.
Are you married to the idea of a horse, or would a god cow do?
That is an interesting, quite an interesting proposal. I wouldn't be against it.
I'm just saying as like a backup plan for tomorrow.
It might be easier to tame a god cow than to kill a regenerating god cow. Then we can use it for our own purposes.
From inside of Liamon's tiny hut, it's like seeing a kid with a flashlight, like reading through a book late at night. I have like a fire spell cast while I'm like just shuffling through my book, and you hear just a tiny voice come from outside. It is said that if you consume the entirety of the god cow, you are given one cow-related wish.
And a free T-shirt. And they put your picture up on the wall.
Finish the god cow within 1 hour, and you don't have to pay for it.
And it's free.
It's free. Eat the whole cow.
And all the pictures on the wall are different push pins. They're all
Yes, only gnomes
they all have
succeeded.
and then they have a push pin in the photo, and it's a whole thing.
I chuckle when they do it.
As this interesting group of semi-homicidal maniacs drifts off to sleep, they are presented with a dream in which we take a 10-minute break. We will be right back in 10 minutes. That is 9:07 Eastern, in which we will then do the only planned part of the show, which is an advertisement. Yay, money. So we will see you then. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Spontanium, where there's grilling and killing. And right now we're gonna do some shilling for money, because there's an ad. So this stream is sponsored by Gem Firefly. I don't know why I blanked on that for a second there. But so the first thing when you see me, you might think, wow, this guy looks like a horrifying amalgamation of Spider-Man actors. And to that I would say, yes. But the second thing you might notice if you're looking at me is that my shirt's pretty cool. And to that I would also say, yeah, do you know you could buy it? You can. At Gem Firefly, where they got all sorts of stuff with cool thing you like on them so that you can express your interests with your clothing and your mugs and stickers and things that you can have around your house and workplace and car and everywhere all the time, because you should be promoting Gem Firefly just like me. And if you use promo code Spontanium15, that's 15% off at Gem Firefly, which is a pretty cool place. They got pretty cool stuff, and you can wear some of it. So yeah, check that out with promo code Spontanium15 for 15% off your entire gosh darn purchase. And with that, we are
Cool thing you
rolling.
like?
Cool thing you like? Yeah.
Cool thing you like.
So many cool things you like.
This is cool thing I like. I have NPC energy, I think.
I gave a monk shirt to my future brother-in-law who's playing a monk in our campaign, and he loves it. So that's a Gem Firefly shirt. So
Hell
go
yeah.
get yourself a cool shirt.
They are the softest shirts in the world.
They're
I have
so
no fewer
soft.
than 3.
I could
have
sleep
a
in
giant
this thing.
flag. I have a giant non-binary pride flag that says "fuck around and find out" on it, and has a gator on it. And I got stickers. It's great, and they donate proceeds to mutual aid funds and charity and stuff. So like, you're just win, 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 win.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool
Only
thing you like?
wins. Cool thing you like. Cool
Cool
thing you
thing.
like.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
There's-
your
Oh no.
your Zoom blurs, but it says
It's-
flanking bonus with
Yeah.
little pinkies.
Oh, it's like a Christmas sweater.
It's a blanket.
It's a cute blanket for
God.
you and whoever you want to snuggle.
Yeah,
It's my flanky blanky.
they
Cool
really
thing you
do
like?
have cool thing.
It
you
is a
like
cool thing I
on
like.
everything.
Blanket.
Cool thing you like.
So yeah, they should probably copyright that phrase.
Love you, Matt.
Matt, you're so cool. But yeah, let's get right back into this game. So, our intrepid villains have prepared, and now's the big day. Grillfest is beginning at 10 a.m. and you can already smell the wood chips burning. I think that's a
I
grilling
can't.
term.
My Lehman's tiny hut guards me from any of that. There's no outside noise. There's nothing
Okay.
I don't want to hear or smell or anything. So I don't.
Okay, then you don't smell it. But
Also,
the rest of you.
Frunk takes umbrage with the term villain. He prefers heel.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Our
nice.
intrepid heels. 4 heels makes a horse. I don't know if horses have heels, but
Makes a god cow.
it
Yeah.
makes a god cow.
Think about it.
But yes, you are all, I'm assuming, ready to head out to fucking Grillfest. You can smell it all the way over here in Hotel Hell. So we could just yada yada you guys all over to Grillfest at this point.
Let's do it.
I dimension door. I grab everybody and just.
Your dimension door, you
Grill
see this Lehman's tiny hut just crumble around the bathroom, and you could finally go now, and your friend.
But I don't give you time to. As you rush towards the bathroom, I grab you all by.
Yeah, you've been ambushed by Dimension Door, which somehow works for 4 people because I'm allowing it.
I got
You
dimension
appear.
doored without my hat, but as we arrive, my hat just like materializes on my head.
well, okay, if we say it's like teeth, do your teeth just materialize into your mouth?
I've never been awake when it happened. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, sure. You guys appear at the Hell Fairgrounds, the not fairgrounds, as it were, and you see rows of grills. People are grilling. The locals seem to be doing it a little more slowly than the visitors. And you see up on stage is a very large cow, size huge, in fact. And this cow seems to be kind of taking compliments from people and laughing and joking. And eventually this cow walks up to the microphone and says, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grillfest. I'm so glad you're all here today. Now, let's get right into it. We're gonna start judging some meat. People are like, yeah, woo, grill fest. And yeah, this cow is continuing to talk. However,
They just let him talk like that? Is there any security? How I start sending out my little homunculus and I start surveilling to see if he has like flanking guards or
make an
anything. If
investigation
he's
check.
It's like lamb to the slaughter. Oh yes.
Yeah, make that investigation check.
I do have a passive investigation of 19.
Make
But
an
I'll
investigation
roll.
check, Jordan. Do it.
I rolled a 10 for a +9 for a 19.
Okay, that'll do.
We got there.
We got there. You notice Pushpin Jones, his grill is on, but there's nothing on it. And then you see, you're clocking it. You see a tiny little hand of flame reach out from between the bars of the grill, and suddenly there's this thunderous boom as the cow, the god cow, Sirloin, shakes violently. And slowly their eyes close and they open, and there's this infernal fire in them. And they grow a second set of devil horns to accompany the cow horns. And they say, now it's kill fest, as they go onto their hind legs, as these people around them sort of fall over and get back up with the same fire in their eyes. And they say, all hail the hell cow. And the cow's udders begin to turn like a Gatling gun, begin spraying caustic milk into the crowd. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Caustic Milky.
Caustic
I
milk.
knew this was going to happen. I knew this exact situation was going to happen. I could feel it in my bones.
Question: what size creature is this god cow?
Huge. Very
Huge?
good cow. Very
Can
good.
I before combat starts take my potion of enlarge?
Yes, you may. I would love that.
Nice.
You're the best.
I was hoping someone had enlarge reduce or something because I was like, oh, huge cow.
Big.
cow?
I
Big
polymorph myself into a T-Rex before the battle starts. I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
the
just kidding.
kaiju battle I want. T-Rex versus divine devil cow with Gatling gun udder.
I mean, at least one of us as polymorph. It sounds like.
I smoke a cigarillo down real short, so it's like it looks cool.
As far as the initiative goes, I rolled a 19, and with my alert feat, I have a +7, so 26.
Fuck yes, I love alert
That's
so much.
that's pretty good, Johnny.
I might have to add to my superior day. If you're good.
Oh, got a flex.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh no. Okay.
And I have a +15.
Yeah, they're
initiative,
not
so
gonna
it's
beat
gonna be a 35.
Fucking what?
What? Amazing.
I have the alert feat and quick draw, which allows me to add my proficiency bonus.
I'm furiously looking through my features to see how bad I'd be able to get. I think if I got a 10, I'd be able to beat it, but I'm not going to do it on a D10.
I thought I was going to be very good. I'm coming in at a
Okay, you know what? Screw it.
16.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Hey, for the hype.
because I can use the D6 and the D4.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. You,
All right,
this
I'm
is
using-
also
also
a
do
skill
it.
check.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my superiority die. What did I roll? Is a black on black dice. I rolled a 10. That's a 36.
Oh.
Let's go. This is what the real battle's about.
I'm gonna have to use my D4.
I was just about to say,
of,
Mark, you can hold your turn.
It's gonna be a 2 on my D4 of inspiration for a 37.
37. I'm
I'll use mine.
just moving and erasing and moving and
This is the
That's a
erasing.
3. That's a 3 for a 39.
I mean, I think we all
It's
know
crazy
where
that
this is going.
it's crazy that two big white guys who both played like 10th level fighters are now fighting over initiative right now.
and that's an even 40 for Loba.
All right, well, then
Off, I
I'll
keep
guess-
changing the initiative around.
I mean, all I need is a 1 or higher, and that's a 1, so we're tied.
Okay, I'll take the tie. I'll take the tie.
Who has the higher dex?
I have a 2.
I've got a plus 5.
2. Yeah. Damn it.
Okay.
Oh.
So Lobo's 40.
All I need was not a 1.
Lobo's 40 precedes Frunk's
Oh my
40.
God.
God, 40. What the fuck, guys?
16.
16. What did we get, Lex?
I got a 9.
There it is. I was waiting for someone to be ass at initiative.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah. So first up, unequivocally, is well, okay, our two very speedy boys, but Lobo is the first of those.
I'll
Well,
hold my turn.
yeah. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. No, I immediately draw my 6-shooter. And where are we exactly right now? What set the scene
I'll
for
set
us
the
here?
scene for ya.
What's the terrain look like?
There are rows of grills they're about like these little hedges. You can vault the grills, but they will be hot as the grills are currently lit. But you can weave in between grills as the grill fest is lit. Let's fucking go. You can weave in between grills. You are currently 90 feet away from the stage with Big Boss Devil God Cow on it. And
New band name, call it.
Big Boss Devil God. Yeah, that's my new ska band. And as well as these now cow thralls, or cowboys, I suppose, are all kind of surrounding it in this kind of 15-foot area. It appears that people have kind of been possessed by the need to protect this god cow. So that's where you're at currently.
Righty. So I'm going to move, kind of break fast away from the group towards something, maybe one of the grills, or if there's something else that might provide a little cover, and get behind that, maybe like a picnic table or something. And if there is one, I'm going to pull this huge, crazy, maybe push pin made it for me, this crazy rifle.
Sure.
An Exandria bad news. What we call
Jesus
these things. And I'm going to kind of rest it on the picnic table and take a shot at the cow's face.
Yeah. Get that cow.
That's gonna be a
Feel the wind, get that cow. Okay, sorry.
yeah. I say, are you ready to be ground beef? For a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
For 12 was that, for 17 points of damage. And then I'm going to leave it sitting on the picnic table, quickly use my quick draw ability to draw my 6-shooter and fire with that as well for a 29 to hit.
That's gonna miss, actually. Yeah, no, that hits.
Oh, son of a bee sting.
Oh no.
And that's gonna be, excuse me, it's actually even 30 to hit. I forgot this is the +1.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the 30 hits.
Yeah.
29 wouldn't.
Good.
You got lucky there.
Good. For 12 points of damage. Excuse me, 13. Lucky number 13 points of damage. And
Gosh darn.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the time being.
All right. Let's get funky. It's time for Frunky.
Frunk is going to walk up to the god cow, giving big arm swings, trying to pump up the crowd. As his large self, this giant turtle with long greasy hair, very flashy boots, walks up to this guy, to this cow, tries to grab him around the neck, and is going to make an attack first.
I will say you are 90 feet away from said cow.
Oh, really? That far? Okay.
Yeah.
How
How many levels do you have in Rogue?
1.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, if you had 2, you could dash his bonus.
I'll
say...
I'll bonus action Rage and start running towards them. Use my action to run 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah. I will say, if you'd like, I will allow you to run the full 90. However, I will roll damage, or I'm going to roll to see what happens to you if you push your body.
Will I be able to keep my action?
Make it real bad.
I'll roll for that. Yeah, if you decide to take this risk, that is a possibility.
Okay.
Here we go. Actually, you know what? You do it. Roll a d100 if you'd like.
All right.
Ooh.
We're playing Fast and Roos with the rules here. Fast and Roos? My God.
Fast and Roos. That's my new character name.
Fast and Roos.
Good name.
94.
There you
Oh,
go.
fuck. Shit. That was, yeah. It was a 90 and above. I was going to give it to you. Yeah, you get there. You have your action still. There you go.
Hell yeah. Okay. I just start sprinting. Like, faster than you ever seen a turtle move.
Terrifying.
And I jump at it using my ring of jumping and go for like a choke grab. I'm going to make an attack first. Yeah.
Sick.
That is a 15 on the die plus 9.
Yeah.
So 24.
That'll definitely do it.
All right. He is going to have to make both. Will you let me do both a trip attack and a grappling attack on one attack with my using both superiority die, or do I have to do 2 different attacks for that?
Do you have any inspiration left?
No.
Fuck it. It's a cool scene. Yeah, sure.
All right. So he needs to make 2 strength saving throws. This god cow does.
Okay. Saving throw, the first is a 16.
Fails. DC 17.
Saving throw, the
Nice.
second is a 26.
All right. No worries. That is going to be an extra. Let's see how much damage it does. So I'm using a claw attack as a turtle, so that's a D6.
Sure.
This is plus 7. I am going to, and then it's 2d10 for my superiority damage. So
Dang.
2, 4, 9. So that's 15 plus 7, 22 points of damage on this one claw attack as I have it like grappled around the throat. I try to bring it down. I try to choke slam it first, but unfortunately the prone shove doesn't end up working. What I do end up doing though is switching it into a headlock and then DDTing it to the ground. And I'm going to do my second attack is going to be a shove down to the ground, which I'm raging, so I do at advantage, and I have a plus 13.
All right, so that is contested athletics, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
Correct.
Oh, you're probably winning this one.
I want to see how high this number gets.
That's a 16 plus 13, 29.
Yeah, easy. Boom. You push this cow down like a schoolyard bully.
All right. So here's where the fun begins. I'm going to, so I have it in the headlock on the ground, grappled. He is prone. It is prone. And as I'm kind of pumping up the crowd using another arm, I looked back to my party and I say, "All right, boys, looks like meat's back on the menu."
No.
All right, take
I action surge and recede into my shell, having a 23 AC.
Oh my god.
Lobo just starts a frunk
Take
chant.
a D8 of inspiration for that entire salvo
appreciate
of
it.
nasty.
That was nasty. We need a button, and you press it and it says Frank.
This cow,
That's like an air horn.
this cow is going to use one of its legendary actions to attempt to attack you. You are in your shell though, so it's trying to be a 20.
I am prone. He is prone as well, so it's a straight roll.
Yep. Okay, it does. Okay, it is a 26.
That hits.
Ruh-roh.
Dokie.
I am raging.
You are raging. This is true. So cow deals.
Yeah, check that cow stat block right there. The regenerative.
Yeah.
stat block.
I'll send it to your email. That's a 21 points of damage.
21 reduced to 10.
Yes, that would be bludgeoning, non-magical. As this cow just kind of hoofs you, and it doesn't seem to do too much. And this cow is like, "Curses! It may seem like I've beefed it, but you'll see." speak of the cow, and he shall appear. So movement speed is 0, so cow cannot get up without trying to break this grapple. But that's fine for the cow, because the cow's got a bit of range. So the cow is the Gatling gun udder begins to spin and shoot these like mortar blasts of milk into the crowd.
Really terrible. That's the worst thing.
The worst
That's
thing?
the worst.
Yeah, you're getting
That is
milked. Y'all are getting milked. I need dex saves from everyone, but Frunk, who is, it's not gonna milk itself. So I need dex saves from everyone.
Can I argue that I might have, as a gnome in a crowd of people, a bit of cover from this?
No. Considering
Okay.
this is splashing the whole crowd, this is like a Nickelodeon slime.
It's a
Milking.
Gallagher show.
Yeah.
Galen Frey, why'd you steal the best line?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Amazing. I got a 28.
That'll save.
25.
That'll also save.
I got a 13.
That will not save. All right, so time for damage. This is acid damage, by the way. Should be base. It's actually basic damage, but in terms of the game, it is acid damage. So that is
Milk damage is the worst kind of damage.
Dude, there's no way to
Lactic
block.
acid damage?
okay. If you succeeded on that saving throw, you're taking 13 points of damage. If you did not, you're taking 26.
All right, that's fine.
As the salvo of milk shoots out from this cow, and the cow says, "It might be 2%, but 100% of you will be dead in the moment." And we're moving on to Pushpin, not Jones, but Shortcake.
Ooh. Okay. I immediately lift 20 feet up in the air. I have winged boots, and I have a flying speed of 30 feet. It looks like my backpack, like two kind of ringlets kind of turn, and then my boots, which are kind of thigh high, mechanical heels, all of a sudden some sort of thruster in the back of the heel like hot ignites, and I just fly up into the air. Then from my hand, my homunculus, as I said, is probably like moving its way through the crowds towards the stage. I'm casting through my homunculus. It's using its reaction to cast from its space, and I'm casting summon elemental, basically.
Oh, shit.
I'm summoning a fire elemental at the stage. And then with my bonus action, now that I'm up in the air, the little ballista that I always kind of have hidden, it's a tiny creature. It hides out in my cloaks, crawls down from my elbow down onto my wrist, and I use a force ballista blast at the cow on the stage.
All right.
And that's my turn. I'll make that attack though.
Yeah, I thought we were like, are we moving on? You gotta hit the cow.
I gotta hit the cow.
You gotta hit the cow.
Hit that cow.
Being a win.
Hit that
Force
cow.
ballista. That has a range of 120 feet.
Easy.
2d8 plus 5 to hit plus 9. So let's see how this goes. That's gonna be a 17.
That is gonna miss, unfortunately. But it's prone, so that means there's disadvantage on ranged
Disadvantage
attacks
too.
against
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
Melee attacks though, them's got advantage.
I'm not a
That's where a
melee
vessel
fighter.
comes in.
That's where the wrestling comes in. Yeah, but I mean,
My elemental moves up to the cow.
yeah, the fire elemental is there. What's your name for the fire elemental?
It has its own name. I conjured it from another plane. That's kind of what connected me to it, was like an everything everywhere all at once moment where I was like, I am just one of many push pins through a series of planes where push pins exist. Somewhere out there is something that I need right now. And then I grasped this fire elemental.
It's like if all the planes are just next to each other and you push the pin all the way through them.
Oh my god. That's both.
Think about it.
Is that Event Horizon and Interstellar? Interstellar? I think it's both.
It's science.
It is,
it's science.
That's how
It's
black
just
holes
basic
work.
science.
Yeah. So, does the elemental get to act on its own turn, or?
I think I have to like command it. But I'll check it out and then I'll let you know.
Sure. All right, then we will move on. Then it is the cow thrall's turn. So these cow thralls, really, a lot of them are going to move towards you guys. However, the halfling family is going to. Or at least the dad of the halfling family. The kids are kind of scared. They don't really know what's going on. But the dad of the halfling family is like,
Oh, I'm gonna slit your throat, you know.
and is coming up to you, Frunk, with a big meat carving knife. Is going to attack you with advantage. Because you are prone.
True.
But it is versus a 23.
Yeah.
First one's a miss, because, I mean, this is a commoner. Modifier on that's not very good. So really, they have to crit. Which they do not. So it's just hitting against the shell. Like,
Tink, tink.
Oh, come on. Come on, get out of there.
You don't have what it takes to go for the championship belt yet.
Oh, you're a coward. Hiding in that big shell of yours. And the rest of the cow thralls begin to advance on our party.
Could I make my turn? With
Yes,
the
yes.
Elemental?
As the elemental.
All right,
Yes, it
cool.
is.
So it takes its turn immediately after me in initiative. I get to give it commands that don't cost an action for me. So when I rise up, I go, attack, beast, or whatever, shitty thing he says to this elemental.
Wow, okay.
You nasty fiery shit. Kill this
Wow.
for me.
That's not very nice. I don't feel
And
it.
I make a multi-attack equal to the spell's level. So
Okay.
4 multi-attacks of slam.
Give me them bones. So yeah, these are with advantage.
Oh, half spell's level, so 2.
Yeah, so these are with advantage.
Yes.
Gallifrey, this cow isn't skimming on the puns.
Ah.
Also, evaporated milk. Gallifrey. gotta
On
get them in
fire
there.
right now, as if they were on the grill. It's crazy.
So that's going to be a 22.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. And a 12.
That will not hit.
Slime damage.
Is that? Does there any? What type of damage is slam dealing?
It's dealing fire damage. It's a fire elemental. I'm grilling the fuck out of
grilling.
this cow.
You're grilling that cow. Yeah, that's good to
Flame
know.
broiled.
And I hope it's a wooden stage as well.
Sure.
Mesquite.
8 and 6 plus 5, I think. So 14, 19.
Whoa. Wow, whoa,
Fire damage.
Okay. Your rain blows down on this cow. And the cow says, I will not be grilled this day. And it's gonna to attack your fire elemental with its utter at disadvantage because it's blasting you at 5 feet. Oh, well, that would hit probably. Okay, so this 18 to hit. Okay, so your guy here takes a grand total of 19 points of acid damage as this thing hits it full force.
It's fine.
It's fine? Okay, okay.
Oh, so fine.
Finally, an initiative with a whopping 8. Or 9. I forget. I might have
9.
misclicked. 9. My
Got a
bad.
9.
Is Vessel 9. How fitting.
Aw.
Oh, I did roll a 9, vessel 9. What I'm gonna do is, so the cow is 90 feet away from me.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna, and who else is around me?
I believe just Lobo at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I'm going to, I've got 2 cool moves I want to do, but I'll do the funny one.
Moves.
Oh,
There we go.
moves.
There we go.
Gotcha. Yeah, there it is.
Huh?
I'm going to quicken spell on animate objects.
Oh Christ.
And I'm going to animate. Would you say a grill is a small sized object?
I mean, a gnome was using it.
The
there
one
are
the
some
gnome was using. Yeah.
gnome-sized grills slash George Foreman's out there. Yeah, there could be a small grill you can animate.
I'm going to animate 10 small grills.
Do the George Foreman grills fly like little butterflies?
They're actually like the clams in SpongeBob, where they're like
They're
kinda
about to
flapping
sting
around.
like
There you
a
go.
bait.
Yeah.
And I can't give them commands on this turn because I want to use other stuff, but they
Sure.
will defend themselves against hostile creatures. So I want to try to choose a row of small grills that try to use them as cover or at least defensive maneuver as I try to get to the stage.
Sure.
And so you all the little I guess the seams of a warforged, these all sort of glow with divine light, and I think I'm sort of calling down the spirit of horse flies, because I'm an insectoid type of
Sure.
thing. So whatever kind of insect bothers cows is sort of what I'm calling on for this divine power. And then I'm going to, so that'll be my bonus action. And we can definitely hand wave all 10 objects. Just have them all be like a defensive thing.
Yeah, sure.
And I will use my action and my movement to get 60 feet to the stage.
Okay. Yeah. You're 30 feet away from the stage now, behind this phalanx of small grills. All right. Now for the layer action.
Uh-oh.
Beneath our quick-drawn friend, I need you to make a dex save.
Okie dokie. That is a 22.
You feel the ground beneath you kind of quake a little bit, and you know your instincts kick in as you vault this picnic table as the ground beneath you falls away into this massive hellish cavern, as this jet of flame comes up right behind you, as this cow has begun to break open into the real hell, Michigan.
I'm flying. Do I need to make this dexterity check?
You do not. No. You are good. But yeah, that's what occurs on that ground level.
So do we want the cow to open the portal to hell? Isn't that kind of what we want?
Yes, please. Continue
That's what our
to
boss
grill
wants.
hard.
That's what our boss wants. True.
Eat,
Lobo.
please. Sup from its meaty flesh. It tastes better than anything you've ever had in your life. Oh, the golden ichor running down your chin will be remembered for years to come. You will call this the 4th of cow lie.
What?
You try to come up with a cow grilling
4th of
hell-based
Belai.
monologue off the
There
dome.
we go.
4th of Belai.
Fourth of Mulai.
My book whispers that to me.
Fourth
Yes,
of
yes.
July, yes. Take
Fourth
my
of
dark
Belial, the
wordplay.
god of lies and whispers. 4th of Belial. Yes. Oh wait, Belial. Yes.
Yes. Lobo, you have vaulted a picnic table.
I say, nearly got my buns toasted there, and I'm going to, as I'm vaulting in a very cool way, I'm going to come around with my. It's actually not a 6-shooter; it's a 4-shooter, because that's the reload rate on these bad boys. Fire off. This is going to be a dazing shot, which is going to require a saving throw from our mad cow.
This will be a disadvantage because they are prone, just so you know.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
However, that saving throw is very bad. So, yeah, probably doesn't save.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's
Just to entice you a little bit. I know.
Let's not do. I'm not gonna do. I forgot it was prone. Now you remember me. I'm gonna do Deadeye shot instead, which gives me advantage. So it'll just be a straight roll.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And that might be one of
No.
It's a 20. It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh. Nat 20.
Don't worry about being dazed. You don't have to make a saving throw. Not yet. It is going to be a good amount of damage, though, because I also forgot last time that I took 3 levels of rogue, so I have sneak attack.
I was wondering,
Yeah.
where are the rogue dice?
There's a lot for me to remember. Okay.
12th level character is a big sheet.
Yeah.
Listen,
I know. There's a
that's
lot
what
going
we
on.
rolled
Okay.
last week. When do y'all get to
That
roll a
is-
d20 at the end of this game to determine what level the next game is?
Whoever rolls the hottest.
That is damn near max damage on the bullet damage. That's 19 plus 5, which is 24 points of damage on the bullet. And the sneaky part is going to be another 6, 10, 14.
Whoa, that's 38, if I'm remembering those numbers right.
That sounds right. My adrenaline was pumping. I have no recollection of what happened.
Damn. 38 points of damage. All right. Yeah, and then you got another attack.
I surely do. I'm not going to burn a grip point on this one. I'm going to roll at disadvantage. That is a 16 or a 13.
13 total?
Yeah.
No, neither
Yeah.
of those would hit.
Yeah, so no, it was a 16 on the die, so it would have been a 27, but then the second time I rolled a 2. So
Okay,
it's a
yeah.
13.
That would be a miss.
Would indeed.
If you
It
have
would be real
nothing
handy
else.
to have inspiration die right now.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, where'd all those go?
Where'd all those go?
It was worth it to
It was
have 19 initiative spots between Frank and I and the next guy.
Yeah, in that first round, there was like a solid second and a half before anything happened after you two took your turns.
That's why I got there so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You
Oh,
should
we're
have
doing
just
something?
given them a standard surprise round.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get behind a different picnic table
Sure.
or other stationary hidey device, and then cunning action hide.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is an 18.
18. Okay, then you do clock this. You clock Pushpin Jones at his grill. Pushpin Jones seems to be saying something. You're not sure what it is. Seems to be muttering something.
I pretend
It's
I didn't
weird.
notice.
Okay.
It's
Frank.
weird that you don't ask me about my passive perception.
Yeah, fuck you, Jordan. You get nothing. I'm getting to you. Don't worry. I have a plan, Arthur. Frank.
And you know what? Actually, no. I say, hey, Pushpin. That other Pushpin saying, I yell up at you, Pushpin. And I point over. He's saying something, man. I don't know what it is. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's saying something.
As you look over at me, I'm already muttering something else under my breath.
It's a mutter off.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Watch out.
Frank's turn.
All right, for my my bonus action, I'm going to come out of my shell. To what I assume is just a chorus of the crowd yelling "Frunk, Frunk, Frunk." And then I'm going to, when I come out, I'm actually wielding a warhammer now, coming out of my shell, and I'm standing back
I've
up,
been doing
and I
just
bring the warhammer down on the god cow.
Yes.
I'll do this recklessly because why not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's still prone. You
Well,
don't
it's still
have to,
prone.
right?
You don't even have to.
It's
do
still
it.
prone, so I don't have to. 15 plus
Double
7,
advantage.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 9. Well, whatever. Sweet. And then second attack, I'm not even going to worry about the warhammer. I'm going to leg drop him and just land right on his head using an unarmed strike with my claws, technically, for a d6.
Sure.
I'll roll again. Almost almost not 20. That's a 19 plus 9,
Oh.
28.
Oof.
Okay, cool. So that is it's a D8 for the Warhammer plus 2 for rage plus 7 damage. There's nobody next to me, right? Oh, I have advantage, so it'll be a sneak attack. Because I do
One
have
more
one
D6.
level of rogue.
Yeah.
And then this is plus 7.
I will say,
unless...
you will continuously have sneak attack considering the fire elemental is also.
Oh, right.
okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Try to see, can I use any more of my maneuvers?
So
Is it carrying anything?
No, this cow is carrying its massive ego and
Okay.
also a demonic spirit, apparently.
And
Okay.
and mad cow disease, so be careful.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
eat the brains.
Don't eat the brains.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to do a goading attack on it.
Oh.
So I'll use
It's
another
not a
D10.
goat.
It's a cowing attack. And yeah, so this is so it needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
That will not succeed.
Nice. 25 points of damage for that Warhammer attack.
Jesus.
And then the other one is just the there we go. That is a 4 plus 7 plus 9 actually, so 13 more points of damage on my leg drop as I'm like pumping up the crowd with my thigh covering this cow's head.
Jesus. Whoa. Okay, yeah, let's just say they're sufficiently cowed by this salvo of attacks.
I want to try to start a chant that goes, "Beat the meat, beat the meat."
No.
I grab its horns and as part of my cowing goading attack, I look at the cow and say, "You look at me, brother. You don't look at them. You look at me."
I love Frunk so much.
Take a D4, Frunk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Whew. Wow. All right. It's now the cow's turn. I'm assuming it now needs to attack you.
It does. If it doesn't want to attack anybody else at disadvantage.
So is the cow no longer grappled, I'm hearing?
No, he's still grappled. If
Oh,
you'll
okay.
let it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but you are not prone.
No, I'm not prone anymore. Now my AC is only 19.
Okay. So the cow is going to actually try to break grapple.
Okay.
Oh, no. Probably not. honestly.
I need to roll. I'm still raging.
Yeah, add advantage
Dice.
plus 13. See what you can get.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah,
Or
no.
33.
I'm gonna have Frunk make a wisdom save though.
Okay, I'm great at those.
Nice. Love to see
That's
it.
a 10 plus 0, 10.
Frunk, you feel the call of the cow. And you know now that these people are trying to kill the god cow. What the fuck is wrong with them? They should be destroyed.
I look around. I say, "Whoa, but where's the beef?" And I start looking around. Why are you guys fighting the beef?
Frunk, it's a cattle call. You'll never get it.
All right, so am I now under the thrall of the?
You are
the cow?
now under the thrall
Okay.
of
Do
the
I need
cow.
to let it go or something or what?
The cow will have you let it go. It can't do anything anymore this turn. But I will say, at the end of your turns, you may make another wisdom saving throw to try to break
Cool.
the cowing of the cow.
I assume using my D4 and D8 wouldn't get me past that. Probably wouldn't get me past that DC.
D8, possibly.
Can I use? I'll use both of them. I'll
Okay.
hold.
Yeah,
try to
double
see if
up.
I can hold
Let's
on
see
to
if
that.
you're not
Let it
sufficiently
rip.
cowed.
That is 6 total.
Six
16.
total, 16. That is just not enough.
I didn't think so.
So yeah, you have been cowmanded to do its bidding.
Oh man.
Oh God, boo.
Yeah, boo. More like moo. Pushpin, it's your turn.
Oh.
I will say, you now know that your buddy Pushpin Jones has been saying something. And I mean, you can notice this very easily with your incredible passive perception. It's utterly under the spell. God damn it,
Oh,
Gallon
God.
Frey. God damn it.
Oh.
Take a D4, Gallon Frey.
I'm here to make sure that the
They've been
game
on-
goes
they've been
forward
on fire.
fast.
They've been on fire. Yeah.
I will, as a bonus action, make my homunculus once again from my wrist fire, force ballista upon this cow. Is it still prone?
Cow is still prone. Not grappled, but is still
All right.
prone.
All right. Piece of shit.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it.
God, if chat does puns like this every single game, that would be fantastic. I will love
Hell
you
yeah.
all so much if you keep this up. Just rapid fire. God damn. What do we got for damage? Or to hit? We haven't even hit this.
25 to hit.
Okay, what do we have for damage? It's a sufficient hit on the cow.
7 points of damage with force ballista as poof, this tiny little like wrist thing that wraps around my wrist. Poof,
Sure, yeah,
fires
boom.
off a
Hit that
force
cow.
ballista. All of a sudden, the fucking I fly forward 30 feet in the air. I probably go up 5 feet, so maybe it's like a 20 feet forward, 5 feet up kind of thing. And then I have to. Does anybody want to be polymorphed?
I
No,
will say though,
nobody wants
I'll have you roll perception, or actually,
I'm
it
fine
could
being
be
polymorph.
it could be investigation because you have.
I was
kind of
thinking about
noticed this.
turning Johnny. I was thinking about turning you into a triceratops. How do you feel?
Go for it. It's just not going to be a
That's sick.
Triceratops that's on your side.
Yeah, that is true.
Enemy Triceratops has
All right.
entered the
I'll roll
arena.
this perception.
Change
do
him
it
into
at
something with a
advantage.
high wisdom score.
Yeah.
25 perception.
Also roll me Arcana.
Change
With
him into like a
advantage.
tenured English professor.
I got to assume
That'll
that
be a 15 or
Bushman
a
Jones, as a sandwich philosopher, has high wisdom.
Very.
Oh.
21.
Probably.
The 20. Okay, so with those scores, Pushpin Jones, you notice whenever the cow talks, so does Pushpin Jones. In fact, they say
Oh,
the
no.
same words.
Oh
A
man.
little suspicious.
All right. I don't care about any of these people. So
Awesome. we love a completely evil party.
What level fireball are you
No, I'm just
casting?
kidding.
That is the question.
I'm
I'll cast
chaotic.
polymorph on Pushpin Jones.
Oh.
stupid. Oh.
Okay.
I'll turn him
yeah.
into a fly.
What's the save on that? Con?
Let's look at it. 17.
Regardless of the fact, he definitely fails. And it turns into a fly. And then out of the cow's mouth, you're. As you have now
My
confirmed your
elemental,
suspicion.
as soon as this happens, rains 2 attacks of slam. Fiery slam done on.
Both at advantage, right?
With
Yeah.
advantage, yeah. The cow is still prone.
Still prone.
That cow is sufficiently tipped.
Yeah, he will be grilled.
God damn it! Get this cow. Get this cow.
12. Cool. So that will be a 17
No.
and a 21.
Yes.
Cool. 2 hits. That will be an 8. And that will be a 12.
Okay, this cow does not like you very much at all. But all it can do is go bzz, 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 as Pushpin Jones is now a fly and is buzzing around. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're moving on now to the cow thralls. As you are now one of them, they will not attack you, Frunk. They will, however, gang up on this elemental. That is going to be a 23.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that'll hit.
Oh no, sorry. On your on the elemental. I mean, sorry, did not.
Oh yeah,
explain that.
yeah, my
well.
fault.
That'll hit for
23
sure.
to hit. 3, 14,
Cool.
15, 18.
Anything above the 3 hits.
Oh, okay. Excellent. In that case, awesome. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Cool. Okay. This elemental is taking a grand total of 18 points of various bludgeoning and slashing as these people are just kind of hitting it with various things, saying, "All hail cow."
Oh, hey,
The magma rocks are kind of falling around the stage. They're burning, but it's still holding.
Yeah. Vessel 9.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to command the grills to burn the fly. Just chase down the fly and try to burn it up.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you can sufficiently put together that this fly is what is making the cow now go buzz buzz buzz.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take the next 30 feet and go up to the cow itself, and I'm going to make an attack.
Sure.
I'm going to do booming blade.
Yeah, and then is it 10 attacks from these grills?
I'm just gonna have I just want them to go chase the fly down. I don't know where they are. I'll let you decide how you want that.
They can make attacks on the fly. I'll allow it.
Cool. So it'll be 10 attacks at +6 to hit. Fine. I'll do this now. I'll do this first.
And will they be able to break the Pushpin Jones's concentration on our buddy Frank?
Oh,
That's the question, isn't it? It's $1 million.
So 25 and 23 to hit.
From grills?
Yeah, they're small creatures. They have a +6 to hit.
Oh wow.
It's a 5th level spell. Animate objects is I've never gotten to use it. I'm so excited. Then a
25 and 23 hit.
16 and 23.
Yep.
So you go, Grill. The stakes have never been higher.
No, fuck off.
There we go. 9, so that'll miss. But then the other one's another 25.
Yep.
So that's
all but
6.
All but one have hit so far.
All right, and that was 5.
5 have hit.
Those are both 21s.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last
pair.
attack. Another 9, so that's not going to hit, and then another 21.
8 of them hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use a dice roller because
It's just like juggling somebody in Smash Bros.
Yeah. Dice roller. This will be 8d8 plus 16.
My God.
How many hit points does a fly have in 5e?
1.
Yeah, but
I'm saying 1, but they revert.
turn back.
They would turn
and then
back.
They would.
Right.
No.
Oh, then it's just the gnome sitting there on the grill.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sorry. I've got a number of die 8. What is happening?
I don't know. I'm not your computer.
That's true. Computer.
Roll me the 88, please.
Yes, that's.
Computer.
This will be faster if I just roll it myself, actually, because the math. Sorry.
Goddamn technology, am I right? Kids these days. Ugh. Children.
Just call them out. Chat's good at math.
There's a lot of times where I've just been like, I don't know what the spell is, and so I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add a 5, and that's probably.
It's probably enough, right? Who cares what spells do?
19 plus 16 is 35.
35. Pushpin Jones looks rough. Pushpin Jones looks like he's been sufficiently grilled. Gonna roll.
And that was just my bonus action. So
No fucking way. He rolled a natural one. Our friend Frunk, you shake out of your funk, and you are now back to being Frunk. You're no longer possessed by this cow. And
This would have been a much better time to say, "Where's the beef?"
Oh my fucking God. 2 nat ones in a row? Are you serious? The cow reverts from devil form as the thralls all drop, as this cow returns to god cow form. And it just says, "Oh dear, what's been happening? This is so
Eat it.
shameful.
Eat it.
Eat it now.
As Pushpin Jones says,
What? No, you've disrupted my plans. You'll all pay. Ow! Fuck, these grills are hot. God damn it!
I like to Lobo the kid and say, "You have that saddle ready?" I kind of started doing your voice. You got that saddle ready?
Oh, it's ready, baby. It's ready, Frank. Don't you worry.
you know what? I'm gonna say we exit initiative because there's not really any way our boy Pushpin Jones can come back from this one, as he is grilled to death, or whatever fate you have in store for him. How does this story end? What happens to the God Cow? Who is a pacifist, by the way. The God Cow will not fight back.
We probably all work together in some sort of like raptor formation.
All the grills that are on the stage right now in front of the cow, lighting up Pushpin Jones, the fire elemental just like waves its hands, and all of them just like blaze up.
Oh,
yes.
You butcher the God Cow, and it's deliciously tender meat. It is the best thing. Do you guys eat? Do you guys eat the God Cow?
Yeah.
I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws if you eat.
Well, hold on. We will definitely be eating it, but I thought we were going to try to saddle it.
Do we have a name of our squad? Does our squad have a name? Chat Gallonfray. Do we have a name?
Yeah, we just got to wait for that stream delay, and Gallonfray will be right there.
Yeah, just like, easy. I mean, Cowtippers is certainly...
Cowtippers is
Cowtippers
good.
I think
we'll get that name now, I guess.
Okay, so I quickly shoot one of the grill parts of the grill so it looks like a C and a T imposed on each other. Yeah. And I pick it up by the legs and I sear it
the bovine
into the God Cow. So it says CT.
That's so good.
That's a good name for this episode.
And I say, you've been branded by the Cowtippers, baby.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Bovine comedy. That's got
Bovine comedy is
I mean, this is
gold.
Sam's 12th level of hell, right?
Yes, specifically.
It's Hell, Michigan.
It is Hell, Michigan. I am from Michigan. So, yes. Somebody in chat said, last time I went to Michigan, it was not a good time. I can assure you that is all the time in Michigan. Yeah.
I had a wonderful time last time I was in Michigan. I was there for a wedding. So.
That's abnormal. So, yeah, if you do eat a cow, I need a con save.
I will try to eat it. I know I don't need to eat it.
Natural 20.
Okay.
For a total of 28.
Easy.
That is a natty 18 for a total of 21.
Easy.
I got a 12, but I don't need to eat. I just tried really hard.
You're just smashing it into your
so you don't
mouthpiece.
actually consume it. Do you consume any pushpin?
No, I float above them in my hover boots.
Okay.
Just watch.
You two sufficiently consume this cow without instantly dying. However, other people just vanish from existence as they kind of just ascend to heaven after eating this beautiful meat. And the rest of the day goes well as with this now hole to hell that is opened up in the ground, well, small enough for a picnic table. You have access now. You killed the God Cow. Time for some chow.
If somebody comes into the one hotel room that we booked, I'm there starting to fashion a really long ladder that goes down into, and I'm like, don't bother me. Did you? All right. We're going to be here for 12 more days. Figure out something fun to do. There's a raspberry festival next week, so I hope you like it.
I've been making all beef franks out of the God Cow and roasting them over the fires of hell that are coming up through the ground.
Oh yeah, it is.
And I'm selling those at about $8 a pop.
Yeah, purgatory burgers are a huge hit.
Burgers.
That's the sign. Burgatory. Welcome to Burgatory.
So, and if you'll allow Frank, not necessarily has to be the end of it all, but
please bookend us with Frank.
I see Pushpin Jones crawling out from the wreckage of a bunch of grills, just barely living. he reaches out and he sees Frunk, and Frunk has a smile on his face, and just absolutely body slam from the top rope, freeze frame before he hits before he gets Pushpin Jones, and just before disaster happens.
I love that. I want to end on that.
And
That was
we-
a blackout screenshot.
Yeah,
It's like right
amazing.
about to.
It says Pushpin Jones was sent directly to hell with an elbow, like one of those like 80s movies where it like just says
Yeah.
the status of everyone.
Yeah.
Just like in memory of Pushpin Jones.
And with that, that has been Spontanium. I hope you've enjoyed our beef-themed one-shot. Not where I thought the one-shot in hell would go, but hey, that's just pure Michigan for you.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much, Sam. That was great.
Thank you, Sam.
Real quick, I got one more thing I need you all to do. With a 3, that is Mr. Stanton. Please roll me a d20.
Got one ready.
We'll see what they're.
Level 15.
Level 15? Oh, Christ.
It's getting worse, Samuel.
It is getting worse. We're going to roll that 21 time, and I'm going to have to just make a clever way to fight, because a level 20 fight will go on forever.
Can I add my DM inspiration to Johnny's roll?
No,
Oh.
absolutely,
D6 also.
absolutely not.
I have a D6.
Absolutely the fuck
Can
not.
you play level 25?
No.
You're gonna have to
I-
homebrew. You're gonna
that
have to
would
homebrew the game.
That would kill me. I would die. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's go around and have everyone say who they are, where they can be found, and what they are trying to promote. So let's start with Mark.
Hey, I'm Mark Arkusha. I'm an actor, voice actor, writer, and all-around jerk. You can find me at Cast Eye Podcast on Twitter or at Mark Dimitri on the Instagram, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Lex.
Right?
I'm Lex, Titanomachy RPG. You can find all my stuff at titanrpg.com. Come check it out and make some cool new games.
All right. Johnny.
My name has been Johnny Stanton. You can find me at Johnny Stanton IV. I'm the 4th on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch, where I sometimes stream some mini painting. And if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, I will be in a game with some very cool people on Friday afternoon. I'll be posting that on my social media. And I will be on 2 panels Sunday morning with some just very, very cool people. So if you're in town in San Diego, come say hi.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Thank you.
really exciting.
Super cool.
And last and also shortest in the party, Jordan.
Always least.
No.
My name is
Stop.
Jordan Jojo Gwizdowski. I play on Cast Eye Podcast with Mark. You can find me at Cast Eye Podcast on Twitter. That's also Mark, because my account has been banned because I said nasty things.
Oh,
But you can
no.
find me on Instagram. I'm at Brutal Kind. You can find my pug at Clem the Polish Pug on Instagram. I like Instagram. It's sweet. You get to post pictures of your pug. And then also I'll be at Gen Con. Who's going to Gen Con? Sam, you're going to Gen Con?
Yeah, I'll see you there.
I want to go.
Let's catch BA5.
Yeah. So
Oh, shit.
that's about it. As always, my name is Sam Comerford. You can find me at SamComerford24 on Twitter, or at our roleplaying on Twitter if you like shitty ideas. I've got a book coming out in probably less than a month for those. And I will be at Gen Con. Yay! So you can see me there in person and give me a crisp high five. So yeah, this has been Spontanium. I have been your host. This has been your cast. And this hopefully will be a fantastic evening for you. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Bye.
Later.